Hello and welcome back everybody, I'm Atomic Zero, addicted to loot, and this is the Dwarves. And you might have noticed, my camera works this time. Hooray, huzzah, everything is happy. This is probably the greatest thing ever, having actually a free spinning camera. But with that, I'm not going to waste too much time. We're going to go straight out into the wild. Into the wild. And I was kind of away from the old workstation, if you will, this past weekend. Glad to get back into it. But I actually was thinking about this game. Would like to jump back into it. Big cutscene. Bum bum bum.
How nice to see you again, Lotyonen. It must have been an age since we last met face to face.
Nudin, welcome. Please, sit down.
No, thank you, my friend. These are urgent matters, and I don't have much time. You must come to Leos Nudin immediately. The perished land is stirring.
Are you sure? What makes you think that?
I found out about 60 orbits ago, during a visit to the borders. Our magical barriers have weakened and become porous. The Elfar have left their land, and a huge horde of orcs have marched into Girdlegard.
Were you able to strengthen the spell with your magic?
No. I can't repair the damage alone. We need the combined power of the 6. The other 4 are already on their way here, but we need your help too.
I will set off for Parista without delay.
Oh, and as you're coming, could you also take the opportunity to bring back the things that I lent to you?
Of course. I have them already packed in a bag.
Oh, thank you.
That doesn't sound
We'll
good.
be expecting you.
That wasn't like a, oh, can you please? That was more like a, oh, by the way, please take these things back to me because I'm going to use them to double cross you and let in the orcs and become the new ruler of Girdlegard. But man, that guy is scary.
Utterly blinded by the sunlight, you squeeze your eyes tightly shut after only a few steps. The time spent underground has made you so sensitive to light that you're
Whoops. I keep on forgetting that I click. Whoops. Anyway, that was mainly just setting up the fact that we just took a step outside. This is where, I think, where we're supposed to be. Yeah, that's where we're ultimately going. What is this? I'm not sure what that is. Okay. So this is our map. So there's a question mark there. So I guess we should walk towards the question mark? Assuming, okay, so food, days on our adventure, and gold. So we're going to click the very first stop.
You reach a small lake by a birchwood. Your feet hurt and your eyes still sting in the unaccustomed sunlight. But a smile spreads across your face nonetheless. You've covered a decent distance on the first day of your big journey. You pitch your camp and lie down to sleep on the hard forest floor. When you awake in the morning, your legs are stiff and achy. Trying not to feel sorry for yourself, you throw your rucksack over your shoulder. You're a dwarf, and dwarves don't complain.
Okay, I was just trying to do a little bit of mental math there. I was going to try to take the long way around just to maximize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's come down in here. We have a lake here, a few towns it looks like. Jump over there. Oh, we have a stream here. So one way or another we have to basically run headlong to that stream. Let's go this way. One more time.
Around midday, with the sun high in the sky and the first beads of sweat appearing on your forehead, you see something move next to the road, a few hundred meters ahead. Some crows are pecking at something in the long grass.
Okay, well that means something's dead.
When you see the blood on the ground, you try to convince yourself it's from an animal that just happened to be killed on the road by a hunter. You know this is improbable, and your hope disappears completely when you see 2 human bodies lying in the flattened grass.
I love how I automatically think, oh, well, this is easily animal slaying when this is my first time outside. I guess you can say that you're a scholar, so maybe you actually can pick up something from books, but ultimately, we all know that street smarts are far more usable than book smarts. Which is weird to say considering I made my living out of a book.
Nothing.
Well then. That's the thing, like, this game is great because if you just mouse over something like that, you already know exactly where to look.
You don't see any signs of a struggle in the area where the corpses are lying. Were they stabbed by a companion? A stranger could hardly have crept up on them with such sparse cover.
Now let's go look at a body.
A slender man lies in front of you, dressed in an expensive robe. It is in the colors of Turgur the Fair-Faced, one of the 6 magi. The dead man must be one of Turgur's famuli. You don't see any wounds.
Well, that's not a good sign. We're just gonna move the body, leave those
There are
fingerprints.
some narrow stab wounds in the man's chest. The cuts are too big to have been made by arrows, but too small for sword wounds.
Yeah, let's just, get our fingerprints all over a dead body. Yeah, that's a great idea. Ooh, look into another bush.
Nothing again.
You halt.
There is
There
something.
is something.
Bum bum bum.
Rucksack. Did someone hide it in the bushes, or was it thrown in there?
Yeah, they're
You
dead.
open the rucksack and recognize that someone has already rummaged through it. As well as some implements and writing utensils, you find a pouch full of gold and a talisman. The gold is proof that this is not a case of robbery.
I'm gonna take the talisman because if I have to prove that something like this happened, it's gonna be with the
Warmth and
talisman.
a feeling of security flush through your body as you touch the talisman. You feel safer just holding it in your hand.
I'm taking you with me.
Nah, screw it, take the gold. They're dead. What are they gonna do with it? It's not like it's blood and money.
You look down on a tall, broadly built man. He's wearing dark brown leather armor that is strengthened with iron plates. There's a sword lying next to him. Was he trying to defend himself against something? Or someone? There is no blood on the sword.
Yeah, can we flip this one over? Okay, we can.
The man has the same incisions. It's clear
Surprise.
that both men were killed by the same weapon. But what that weapon might be, you cannot say.
Another rucksack. Interesting.
A rucksack that probably belonged to one of the dead. It seems to have been searched and then thrown away carelessly. You find a few implements, some provisions, and a map. A route is drawn on it from Parista, Nudin's capital, to Lotjonen's vaults.
Does this mean that Turgur the Fair-Faced is in Parista and wanted to send Lotjonen a message? And if so, why didn't he use magic? Did he want to contact him without anyone noticing? Why all this secrecy?
Interesting. Considering the other guy used magic and this guy was looking to deliver, it looks like, a physical message, I wonder if that shows that there's some kind of sabotage or some kind of, oh, what the hell, sneaky business, for lack of a better term, is going on here, just because of the fact that the other guy did use magic and one guy was trying not to use magic. The plot thickens, just trying to make sure that there's nothing else to see here. That is always the common term when one of these murder scenes is discovered. Nothing to see here. Keep moving it on. Move it on. Move it on. Okay, well.
You scour the area once more and ask yourself what to do next.
I don't think that, well. Yeah, I already checked. There's no more clues. Let's bury the dead. Well, if we bury the dead, that means that... Okay, well, here's the thing. If I continue on my journey, let's bury them. Give them some semblance, be honored to tradition. We'll play this a little bit, I'm
It's
assuming.
time-consuming and strenuous work digging shallow graves in the ground with a stick and covering the corpses with a few stones. But it should at least keep the crows from their feasting for a while. You continue on your way so as to put a few more miles between you and your grisly find before night falls.
Yeah, do you want to take the long way? Yeah, let's take the long way around. Okay, well, the long way did nothing. We got some extra provisions. We're 7 days on this journey. Go to the... Let's go this way. I'm kind of taking the long way around to this question mark.
You see a flickering light through the trees some way from the path. It might come from a campfire.
Let's... Sure, it's a campfire.
You walk towards the fire with confident strides until you finally make out 3 broad-shouldered men with axes. 2 rabbits are sizzling over the fire. The men are joking with one another, but you can only understand the odd word. They haven't noticed you yet.
Well, we're not good at sneaking. We already know that people aren't exactly thrilled with dwarves at all. We're not good at sneaking, so I'm not going to do the middle one. You know what, screw it.
Once you reach the edge of the firelight, you say amicably,
Greetings. My name is...
The men jump up and grab their axes.
Who's there?
Well, I'll be. Is that a groundling?
The men look you over suspiciously.
My name is Tungdil. May I know with whom I have the pleasure?
Oh, they don't sound like charming fellows. Oh, there's 3 of them. Interesting.
A perfect stranger, a groundling speaking like a king. We are woodcutters. Talk our language, or better still, get lost.
I only wanted to be polite.
Sod your politeness and your pretty words, groundling, and be off with you.
The man strengthens his grip on the axe and glares at you with sinister yellow eyes.
Well, they don't sound too welcoming. You know what? We're not trying to, you know, this is the first time we're traveling. We're not exactly a strong-willed person, so we'll just back off.
You shrug your shoulders indifferently and take 3 small steps backwards without taking your eyes off the men.
All right, if I'm not welcome here, then I'll go.
Good. And don't even think about coming back to stab us in the back or steal from us. We'll keep guard. There's nothing here for groundling scum.
They just called us out. Dwarves are stubborn, even though we've never been around a dwarf. So, you know what? They insulted our pride. We're prideful.
Your heart is pounding, and you confront the man a little more courageously than you feel.
I'm no thief, and I'm certainly no murderer. I only wanted to see if...
Pah! All groundlings are thieves and good-for-nothings.
You find it difficult to take control of your voice again.
Have you met many dwarves?
Enough to know that you're all dirty thieves.
Oh, that's just mean. We're not attacking. That's a little bit too much. Do the middle ground.
Now consider this. I am a dwarf with an axe, and I don't use my axe for cutting down trees.
The men are visibly unsettled and lower their axes a little.
We'll just leave it at that.
So.
You turn
Take the
your
high
back
road.
on the men and walk back to the path confidently. You don't hear any steps behind you, and only once you've put distance between you do you dare look back over your shoulder. None of the men have followed you. You sigh with
Ooh.
relief. It could have ended up a very painful experience if you'd provoked the men or shown them any weakness.
Well, there you go. We didn't have to do that. So we have to get across this river. That looks like the only crossing. We got a few extra days provisions. Here, let's take the long way around. I'm always for taking long ways around.
You reach the banks of the Warder and can see Axeldale on the other side, but there isn't a bridge for far and wide. The fishermen's boats glide over the water, which sparkles in the sun. None of the men seem to notice you while they throw out their nets.
You know what? This is the first time we're looking out water, so let's view the scenery.
You look at the cold, dark water. The current seems so strong that they could carry off even the most experienced of swimmers. And you aren't even a mediocre one. You once read a legend in a book. Elria, the goddess of water, did not like the children of the forge and cursed the dwarves, so that they would drown in any waters beyond their kingdoms. The main reason that dwarves avoid water to this day.
Interesting. I can see it there. After what we just went through, I would probably be skeptical of any people, so I'm just gonna... Let's just continue.
You leave the peaceful banks of the river behind you and continue on your way.
And, oh, moving
You look
caravan.
down
Interesting.
on a large village on the banks of the Warder. Some of the village is built on stilts in the river. A wooden bridge spans the fast-flowing water. A huge wooden palisade has been erected to protect the village from attack.
Yeah, well, yeah, we need to get through the gate anyway, so let's
The
go to the
guards
gate.
on the palisade are watching you. Their armor looks well cared for and well made. The smith who made them knew what he was doing. You conclude that the men depend on the protection the armor offers and aren't just wearing them to look good. They're certainly not villagers.
The one thing I won't get used to is the fact that I don't use WSD here. I always want to hit it. I'm trying to move around with WSD, and all it does is open up shortcuts. I'm using an SD card, you know, solid state drive, and you know the loading speeds aren't all that bad for what. I mean, they seem like a little long, but I don't know. As you can see, this is real time. There is, oh yeah, definitely, we're definitely clipping that. No, can't exactly wear it, but I guess I have it. Okay, so there's that. Is there anything else? Oh, let's look at this. Look at the bush.
You have spent the last nights under bushes on the hard, cold ground. You are yearning for a good meal and a real bed.
Oh, really? That's all I have to say about that? That's all I got to say about that.
You have spent the...
Oh, okay, whatever. I love that. We're almost to a place to sleep, and we're like, oh, but then you get like the starry eye, like graduation goggles, and you're like, but the bush.
palisade encompasses the whole of the large village and is guarded by many men in armor. The stronghold has been constructed in haste, probably only over the last few days, but the work is sound, and uninvited guests should find it difficult to gain access.
Back to the bush. It's like, oh, these bushes have been my home for the last few days. I still miss thee. Oh, they're skulls. That's nice.
Orc skulls.
You're
Oh.
not sure it's wise to taunt the beasts with the severed heads of their fellow kind.
Well, they're not around here, so.
The double gate is made of strong planks, sturdy but still much less solid than the fixed parts of the palisade. Security has been forgone here for practical reasons. Never a good idea when building fortifications.
Well, then with that, I think the only thing we have left to do is talk.
Some of the guards begin to whisper as you near the gate.
Hello up there! What brings you to fair good water? And have you seen any orcs on your travels, groundling?
The man leaning over the palisade eyes you up and down carefully.
Wait, please let me in. I don't want to spend another. Okay, I am a dwarf. I'll have you know, and I demand entry. Well, we're not going to be demanding.
Goodwater is well known for its hospitality.
A fact that you've just made up yourself.
Let me in, and I will tell other travelers all about it.
I regret to inform you that we cannot allow you to enter. The gates stayed closed once night has fallen.
There is certainly no regret showing in the man's face.
Okay. You got some interest decorating up there. The gate doesn't see. Yeah, hey, well, we kind of are a blacksmith, so sure.
I'm a blacksmith.
Boom, told you.
And a dwarf.
Blacksmith.
Let me tell you, your gate might look solid, but it won't withstand a real orc assault.
The murmuring all around him makes the man pause for a moment. If anyone else had criticized the stronghold, they'd have been laughed down and shooed away. But no one understands defense systems like the dwarves.
A dwarf blacksmith who just happens to be standing in front of our gate?
Yeah, they don't need to know about
That's
that.
right. I can see to it that orcs crack open their skulls on your gate, just like at home on the High Pass. Skulls that add up to hard cash for you.
You only know about the secondling stronghold from books, but you can see in the man's face you've pushed the right buttons.
All right then. You can spend the night in the village. You begin work tomorrow morning, and it had better work like you promised.
Of course. It's a trifle.
I have this view of him waking up in the morning like, okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this twig, we're going to put it on this board here. You're done. It's safe.
After a meal, you spend the night in the comfort and shelter of a Goodwater tavern. The next morning, you feel fully refreshed. You strengthen the gate with cross braces of wood and iron, using your experience and skill. Now it should be able to withstand an attack for much longer. Mercenaries and villagers alike watch you work, clearly impressed. As you finish, a man approaches you.
Well done, dwarf. We were right to bring you into our village.
The village grew rich through bridge tolls, and this wealth must be defended.
We're not a dick. Though we're a nice person. We're a nice person.
You're proud of what you've achieved in such a short time. You've even invested more time than was wise.
I was happy to help. But half the day is lost, and I must be on my way.
A strong dwarf like you will always be welcome here in Goodwater. Be careful out there. Who knows where the orcs might be lurking?
Oh, considering I just noticed this says encampment with orc. So I'm gonna guess that the orcs are right about here-ish, right in this general area. They're not really good with their subtlety in this game.
An uneasy feeling has been your constant companion since you left Goodwater. Every little sound in the forest makes you fear you've been discovered by a horde of orcs. But you reach the end of the day without bumping into any of the greenskins. It seems as though Vrakas has granted you one more day in Girdlegard. As night begins to fall, you pass a large oak tree and decide to call it a day. Near the oak tree is an abandoned camp with a fireplace, which appears to be a couple of days old.
You set up your camp at the old fireplace and lie down. Put up your camp at the old fireplace and try to stay awake. Set up camp hidden in the crown of the old. Yeah, but after it says orc, I'm not gonna just stay out in the open. So yeah, let's try to be hidden.
You swing yourself up the trunk and then pull up your baggage after you. You're prepared to sleep in a tree like a bird if it means escaping the orcs' attentions. You sling your rope twice around your stomach and the trunk of the tree to stop you from falling accidentally. You close your eyes and dream. You see North Pass and smell the fresh, icy wind that sweeps over the peaks of Great Blade and Dragon's Tongue. But the harmony is interrupted by the hideous roar of an unending flood of orcs throwing itself unceasingly against the fortification. You smell the disgusting green blood of the orcs and taste the rancid fat of their armor on your tongue. The bitter taste becomes stronger until it's unbearable and wrenches you out of your dream. You open your eyes and are surprised at the brightness as a glance at the sky confirms that it's still night. Your eyes move towards the ground, and what you see makes the blood in your veins freeze.
Interesting. I just got a notification that said the game crashed, but it's still loading, so I'm just gonna not acknowledge it and see if this plays through. But we might have to redo this. That looks like a really relaxing stance. Ooh.
I am Sinthras of Son Balsur. My master, Nod On the Doublefold, ruler of the perished land, has elected you, the lords of Taboribor, to be the sword that conquers the south.
You mean you want us to put our necks on the line and be killed by some magus?
Lord Yonan and the others will be taken care of. Your task is to create a diversion in the south until my master's plan succeeds.
And which of us is the leader?
The one that conquers the most land.
So Kragnar will be the new Grand Lord.
He glares at Ushnots and Bashkug.
The Kragnar Shore tribe will conquer the most land.
Never! We will overwhelm the cities of the Red Bloods quicker than you can suck the marrow from a bone!
We shall see.
You can't believe what you're hearing. If the beasts of Tion ride into battle together, catastrophic cycles lie ahead for Girdleguard.
Just don't move. Don't. All of a sudden, a hammer just falls out of his pocket and ding, 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 ding. They all just look up at once. Well, this isn't where I parked my car. I'm just gonna, skedaddle. You guys have fun. Enjoy your campfire.
You spent every single moment afraid that you'd be found and savaged by the orcs. But as the first rays of sun broke through the treetops, the orcs abandoned their camp and left without discovering you.
The orcs abandoned. But as the first rays of sun broke through the treetops, the orcs abandoned their camps and left without discovering you. Well, but yeah, let's, I'm kind of cautious, but at the same time, yeah, let's climb out. We are a dwarf, we are brave, we will look at the camps, and we will see what we can find. Okay. I thought there was going to be more of a narrative, but let's just examine the fireplace.
Ugh. You're overcome by the urge to vomit. You have, of course, heard the stories, but seeing with your own eyes that orcs actually do eat humans is a long way from just reading about it.
This is the place. I knew it was.
There's a lot of orcs.
Come on then, find that stupid necklace. Hey, Fuskar!
Why would you?
In front of you.
What kind of necklace would an orc care about?
A grounding, perfect for a spotted breakfast.
The voice acting there, or maybe it was the voice modulation, sounded a little weird. That's just a little observation. Nah, we're not escaping. There's too many of them, and they're quicker than us, so confront!
You know that you're no warrior, but you want to face the orcs as a child of the Divine Smith. Perhaps you'll manage to kill at least one of them, so as not to appear so undwarven in Varacus's eyes.
I'll give you something to chew on. Varacus made us of stone.
I'm just gonna bing! Oh, that was hilarious. Throw a punch, something.
Oink, oink, little piggies!
Well then.
By Barrow and Speared! How did you manage to lose your weapon? Go and get it, and this time, hold it tight. Hey, that one was mine.
You're just too slow, dear brother.
Too slow? Just wait.
Interesting. Okay, so now we have Boindil and Boindil. Okay, well, we know they're brothers, so we have... Oh, so that's a single-time use. Blacksmith Blow to a few enemies and throws them back.
What is it?
Okay, so he has that leap ability and Blade Storm. Okay.
What is it?
You have Mighty Blow and all enemies, so... I'd say the two of us can handle that, so why don't you go...
With pleasure.
Kill him.
And what
You...
now?
Jump right into there.
Uh-huh.
And how about you do that?
Yeah.
No, kill... No,
What is it?
Oh, well, that was nice.
Here, you.
How about you do that again? I need you to jump into here. And what are you doing up there? Oh, perfect. Okay, then kill that guy.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Go there.
Who's
Yes.
next?
For Vracus!
I haven't...
End it!
This is getting a little out of hand here.
And what now?
There we go. You kill that guy.
Come here,
You go down there. What are you doing? You're basically holding off this pass.
Say
Okay.
goodbye forever. With pleasure.
Okay, well, he's taking care of that. Let's see. What are you doing? You jump there.
Huh?
Oh, boy. You probably shouldn't be doing a lot of this. Okay, you know what? That wasn't bad. Let's keep this going.
What is it? Huh? Oh, what bad luck for you!
There you go. Kill him.
Pleasure. Oh, what bad luck for you!
Put up a fight!
Oh, what bad luck for you!
There you go.
With pleasure.
Oh,
And what
they're getting
now?
hurt. They are getting hurt bad. No, what are you doing?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Huh?
You may want to hold that.
End it!
Yes?
I'm gonna need you to...
On my way!
Oh yeah, I forgot. This actually
All
works
right.
now. You really need to go there.
Yes.
Both of you... You know what? You actually aren't doing half bad.
And what now?
You shouldn't be surrounded, but... You know what? How about we do this?
Huh?
As good as done!
I need to get these guys to basically party up. Because they shouldn't be...
Attack!
Where do you get a shield from? Oh, this isn't good.
Understood.
Not good.
And what now? What is it?
Come over here.
Oh, what bad luck
And then-
for you! Hey! Of course!
And then I want
Yes?
you to do that.
Right.
Yes?
You come
my
over
way.
here.
I have Boinda! Give me a hand!
Wait, why?
Huh?
Do your thing.
Ow!
I need
Hey!
help over here! Quickly!
I don't know. Why didn't you do your thing? Oh, you
What is
are
it?
definitely low.
Yes.
There you go.
Huh?
You should be swinging at something.
Huh?
You should be running away.
Yes, yes.
You really just need to be running away.
I'm with you. Huh? Say goodbye forever.
Oh, he's getting real low.
Another one bites the dust.
How about
Yes,
you just
yes,
run?
Yes. Huh?
I need like both of these guys to run. I should not have pushed this guy off.
What is it? Of course. I need help over here. Yes. Quickly.
Yeah.
Of
How about you just
course.
keep running?
What is it? Oh, what bad luck for you! Huh?
Yeah, just
I'm
go
with
hide
you.
over there for a second.
Huh? Yes? Yeah! Say goodbye forever!
So they
I
do
didn't hit you very
regain
hard.
points as they're not in battle. Okay, good to know, good to know.
Oh, what bad luck for you! Huh?
Just keep hitting that guy.
What is it?
Why are you...
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
just run away, run away.
Of course! Too easy! I'm with you!
Yes?
Yeah!
There you go.
And what
Just keep doing the
now?
things. Keep doing all the things.
With pleasure. Bow and dog! Give me a hand! Luck for you! Huh?
They're hitting me pretty hard!
Ow!
Okay.
Hey!
What are you doing? Just kill him.
And what now? Yeah! I didn't hit you very hard! Huh?
Go
On my way.
help whatever that guy's doing.
At once.
Yes?
What is it? With
Go over there.
pleasure.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
my way.
let's team up here.
Huh? I have bow and dog. Give me a hand.
You two.
Huh? As good as done. On my way.
There's an archer. Go kill the archer.
Oh, what bad luck for you! Yes! Say goodbye forever. Ow! Another one bites the dust. As good as done.
Boom. Okay. Yay, we survived. Hooray, we did a thing.
Oink oink. That's all. No more orcs. Well fought, young friend. Do you happen to be tongued ill? Well fought? But he fought like a... Boindale, what do you expect? He grew up amongst the humans.
Who are you, and how do you know my name?
My name is Boindal Hookhand of the clan of the Swinging Axes. This is my brother, Boindale Doubleblade. We've been sent to find you. Call me Ironheart. Are there any more piggy snouts around here?
There was a meeting last night. The Elfar serve a certain Nod On who calls himself Lord of the Perish Land. They have enlisted 3 Orcords to cause unrest in the south.
Did you hear that, Boindal? Piggy snouts! The Elfar from Son Balzur and the Orcs from Taboribor are working together?
And could ally with the orcs from the Perish Land.
The twins look at you solemnly. You all know what that would mean for the people of Girdlegard.
Sure.
You turned
we're
up
curious.
at just the right moment. But are you sure it's me you're looking for?
The High King Gundrabur sent us to fetch you and bring you to Ogre's death in the Secondling realm in the south.
So he received the letter from my master? And am I a secondling?
Well, something like that, I guess.
You must help the human. But
Then
yeah.
my family was found and the High King wants to bring me back to my clan.
No, you're not a secondling. You're a fourthling. And you're to...
The High King will tell you all about that once we get to Ogre's death. We should get going.
Oh, sure. Isn't the only one.
We've got to...
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say, but it's our duty to get you to the Ogre's Death Fortress in one piece.
I thought the duty of dwarves was to protect the innocent in Girdlegard.
Lot Yonan and King Broron will take care of the orcs. We three must be careful. You're not exactly a warrior.
But he has broad shoulders and broad hands. There's hope for him yet. So when you've got the chance to split a few orc skulls, you should take it.
I would be happy to follow you into the realm of the Secondlings. In truth, there is nothing I would rather do. But first, I must travel to Blacksaddle and return some things to a former famulus of Lot Yonan.
Blacksaddle isn't exactly on our way.
It's on my way. We can head south as soon as I've carried out Lot Yonan's orders.
Well, he's certainly got the stubbornness of a dwarf. Perhaps we'll be able to make a real dwarf of him on the way.
All right, we'll accompany you. The sooner we find that famulus, the quicker we can get back to the mountains.
I'll have to send Lot Yonan a message by carrier pigeon on the way.
Carrier pigeon, oh my
To
god.
stumble upon a couple of orcs.
I like you, but we'll have to find you another name.
Agreed. I'm not a fan of Tundil. It is not dwarvish enough.
Bolafar. It's about as good as Lipsmith, Paddletosh, or Blufflegrump. It is stupid, senseless, and definitely not a name of honor. What are you good at?
I'm good at reading.
Oh god.
Reading? You're a scholar?
Ooh, level 2. Interesting. Okay, continue. Sweeps an enemy off his feet. Cleave. 600. Wait, was that damage? That's how many points it takes. That's cooldown. Maybe that's... Is that area effect, maybe? Off his feet. Honorable dealing damage to several enemies and knocking them sideways. That's crowd control. That's a single enemy. Let's do crowd control. Yeah, we need crowd control. Continue. Ooh. Talisman of healing. 10% chance during a successful... Ooh. Well, we'll definitely need that for most of our guys. Continue. And we got food and meat. Awesome. So we got more food for our adventure. Great. Okay. I'm going to see. As long as there's nothing else, I'm going to end it right smack dab. Okay. Yep. I'm going to end it right here. I hope you've enjoyed our very first adventure out into the world, encountered some orcs, and right now we have some dwarvish friends, even better. But this has been The Dwarves with Atomic Zero of Addicted to Loot. I hope you've had a good time. If you've enjoyed yourself and want to keep following these videos, please click that subscribe button and that little notification icon right next to it. But until then, thank you for joining me and have a good one.